Okay, Lamai. Good evening, everyone. Generally, Sadev, can you hear me properly?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Right. Okay, let's start. We are in the process of completing that basic, not basic, I mean that scarcity, choice, and opportunity cost. Sadev, no problem, Buddha, if you have not watched previous recordings, no issue. Yeah, watch them step by step, but you can join, you can go ahead with today's part, no problem. Right? Okay.
Okay, sir.
What's your school, Sadev?
My school when I did O levels was Alawatukuna National School. I do my A levels private.
Private are not going schools.
No, sir.
It's your Candy, you're from Candy, right?
Yeah, I can, sir.
I'm also from Candy Uda. I went to
Yeah.
Dharmaraju College.
Oh.
Now I'm in Colombo,
Uh,
Maharagama. I went to my hometown is Matale.
Matale.
Yeah,
My little brother goes to school in Matale, sir.
Matale.
Yes.
I went to Dharmaraju College for A levels. O level Thomas. Okay, right. Are you doing A level 1 year or within 1 year, or are you going to take
2
2
years.
years?
2 years, sir.
2 years, that's better. Right, okay. Generally, how is your doing? Are you okay with everything? Did the school start? Not yet.
Not yet, sir.
Okay. Most probably after the A levels, I think.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Right, okay. Lamai, we are in the process of completing that basic problems, that basic scarcity, choice, and opportunity cost. Right, in economics, Buddha, in the world, right, from economic point of view, we have the concept of scarcity. We have the concept of scarcity. Lamai, scarcity arises due to two reasons. Number one, we have limited resources. We have what resources? Limited resources. Limited resources sense, with comparison to needs and wants, we have a limited amount of resources, right? But wants are unlimited. Wants are, we can say, unlimited wants. Simple. Unlimited wants. That concept is called scarcity, Lama. Scarcity means limitedness of available resources, limitedness of available productive resources with comparison to our, I mean, unlimited wants. Right? In simple terms, Buddha, in the world, we don't have enough resources to produce all goods and services which are wanted by the society, which are wanted by people in the society, unfortunately. That concept called scarcity. Okay, so if there is scarcity, the problem of scarcity, Lamai, generally what is next?
Alternative resources.
No, yeah, scarcity plus alternative uses. If a scarcity exits and alternative uses exit, what is the next concept, Buddha?
choice.
Choice, very good.
choice,
Yeah, choice, very good. Yes. Then scarcity causes choice, right? Choice basically arises due to two reasons. Lamai. What are the two reasons? Number one is scarcity. The second one is Lamai. Resources are not only limited, Lamai. They have alternative uses as well. I'll repeat one more time. Resources are not only limited, but also alternative uses there, right? So scarcity plus alternative uses of resource, alternative uses of resources. That's why we have to make a choice, Lama, right? If scarcity exists with alternative uses of resources, Lama, we have to make a choice. That is called choice is unavoidable, Lama. You have to make a choice, right? When we choose one alternative, we have to give up, Lama. We have to sacrifice other alternatives available. The value of next best alternative forgone is called the opportunity cost. Opportunity cost. Opportunity cost. Opportunity cost. Okay, the Lamai. Right. So last day, Buddha, I completed up to scarcity completed. I think we did a very comprehensive discussion, right? No need to discuss again. Choice also done. Today, Buddha, my focus is on opportunity cost. My focus goes to opportunity cost. Right. I think this process is clear. Right? Okay. Opportunity cost. I think I send you a video regarding opportunity cost, but we didn't discuss that concept in the class, right? Am I correct?
yes, sir.
Okay, we'll discuss that part. Sadev, am I correct, Buddha?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right, opportunity cost. Right, opportunity cost. Put a star mark and write down. Lamai. This is the so it says opportunity cost is the value of next best alternative. Buddha, don't get much confused, Lamai. These are not much. No any problem with words, Lamai. These are, I think you're unfamiliar with these words because next best alternative. Don't worry, Lamai. Don't worry. These are not big concepts. Take it easy. Simple. Right. Opportunity cost is the value of the next best alternative. Next best alternative sacrificed or forgone. Forgone means Buddha, remember this word, forgone. Forgive, forgone, Lamai. Forgone means sacrificed or given up. Given up. Given up. The single idea, Buddha, that we say that, when we achieve something, we have to give up. Give up means අර අතාරින්න වෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේ අපිට ඔක්කොම කරන්න බෑ. සමහර ඒවා අපිට අතාරින්න වෙනවා ළමයි. Even though we don't, though we don't like or not, sometimes we have to give up, right? We have to forgive or sacrifice some alternatives available due to lack of resources or limit scarcity and alternative uses of resources. Okay. When a choice has to be made among alternative choices. Yes. Write down the definition, Buddha. When defining opportunity cost in A levels in your syllabus, that definition should be Lamai technically perfect and it should be a very comprehensive definition. Comprehensive definition means Buddha, this all technical words need to be included, right? I have given you key terms, key points: value, next best alternative, foregone, choice, right? So including these words, these terms, you can make very perfect, technically perfect, comprehensive definition. It should be lama, because this opportunity cost, scarcity, choice, they are very technical words, right? The compulsory words in economics now, right? Okay, put a star mark and write down opportunity cost. Write down opportunity cost is this is another way of defining the concept of opportunity cost. Write down opportunity cost is the value of next best alternative, the value of next best alternative, next best alternative, next best alternative forgone, next best alternative forgone when an item, or activity is chosen, item or activity is next point, my next definition, next point, the dotted line, write down opportunity cost is the value of the next best alternative. Opportunity cost is the value of next best alternative. Next best alternative next best alternative choice, next best alternative choice that could have been, that could have been instead of the actual choice made, instead of the actual choice made, actual choice. Write down third point as well. This is also the very important part, right? I'll use a separate color. Write down the opportunity cost is a highly subjective. Opportunity cost is a highly subjective, highly subjective. Now, what is mean by subjective concept? Subjective and real concept. 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 Cost in economics. Cost in economics. Cost in economics is the opportunity cost. Is the opportunity cost. Opportunity cost and in some situations, some situations may include external cost as well. Okay, the lamai, right? This is third point. Are you there, lamai? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Let's look at the first definition for the opportunity cost is the value of next best alternative, foregone or when an item or activity chosen. Right. Look at the board. The video that I have sent you, last week, also has I think so many examples. In the video, I explained so many examples. Right. Today, Buddha will use a different example to explain the opportunity cost. Today, Buddha, I'm going to talk about government side. How does government face the problem of opportunity? Because Buddha, this problem is common to every economy and also every economic unit, households, businesses, government. Okay, the lamai. The all economic units have to face the problem of scarcity, choice, and opportunity cost. Okay, the lamai. Right. Assume Buddha, government has 500 million tax revenue. Revenue mean income lamai. In government has collected taxes. 500 million taxes from general public or from the country, right? So the total tax revenue is 500 million lamai, right? I'm talking about government, right? Government point of view, general government lamai, GG, general government. Assume government has collected how much? 500 million tax amount. 500 million tax amount. And Buddha, the government has listed down what are the things could be done with this 500 million tax. Okay, the lamai. Number one, these are the alternatives. Alternatives mean Buddha, the what can government do with this money? Very simple. If you are given 500 million, what would you do? That is the idea, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 alternatives, lamai. These are the alternatives. We'll say lamai, government wants to build a new, let's say lamai, highway. Assume that 500 million is enough to build a highway. Okay, right. Building a highway. Okay, the lamai. And second option is lamai. The government wants to build a electricity generate that the power plant generating electricity lamai, right? Power plant generating electricity due to this the electricity power problem lamai, right? You know that there's a problem in Norachol power plant, right? We have been using the so much of coal, right, to produce electricity, so it has been a problem. Then government wants to build, let's say, with a solar panel, that the new project generating electricity through solar panel lamai, right? Or we can say building a power plant generating electricity. Then the government has decided to another option. Third option is increase government workers' salaries. 500 million, is going to be allocated to increase government workers' salary. Another option, lamai. Assume that's amount is, sorry, the third one is increase government workers' salary. Government workers' salary. Fourth one, lamai, will say what is that? Third one, lamai. Another alternative, lamai. Another alternative for the government. Another alternative available with this 500 million money. Then let's say, lamai. These days, dengue is very famous, right? Dengue is spreading everywhere, right? Spending on this 500 million on mitigating that epidemic, dengue epidemic. Okay, the lamai. These are the 4 alternative options available for 500 million money, lamai, right? Then assume that every and each alternative both cost 500 million. 500 million, right? This means everyone wants, every alternative wants 500 million, but government has only 500 million funds, 500 million rupees, so collected tax revenue funds, right? Tax revenue. Generally tell me, can government do all these projects at the same time with 500 million money?
No, sir.
No, Daru. Government can't do that, right? So government has to scarcity there, lamai. Scarcity there, limited resources, but bonds are unlimited, lamai. We have limited resources, but we have to do a lot, unfortunately. Then Buddha, what is, and also these resources have alternative uses. These resources have alternative uses. With 500 million money, Buddha, we have alternatives. We can use it for building a highway or power plant, or increase in government workers' salary, or mitigate dengue, that epidemic, which has been a serious issue now, right? Anyway, opportunity cost. Then the government has to choose one of the alternatives. Government has to choose one of the alternatives. That's why, Buddha, we say scarcity and alternative uses. Definitely, Buddha, we have the problem of choice. We have the problem of choice. Choice means we have to make a choice. We have to select one alternative, whether we like or not. We don't like, but we have to. Right? Okay. Assume, lamai, the government is going to choose this, because this is a very critical one. Government is going to spend this 500 million. Oh. Why can't you see the board?
Can, sir.
Can. Wait 1 minute, please. Stuck, I think. Now it's okay. Okay, right. Okay, the lamai. Then assume, Buddha, there are 4 alternatives. Government has decided to implement 4th one, lamai. Clear, the government එකට ඔක්කොම කරන්න බෑ. Okay, the lamai. So the government has decided to go with 4th one. Generally, if 4th alternative is chosen, what about other alternatives? Do government have to sacrifice other alternatives, or can government go with all alternatives?
They have to sacrifice.
They have to sacrifice. Then, Buddha, they have to sacrifice 3 alternatives. That is called forgive or give up, right? If we choose one alternative, Buddha, government has to give up how many alternatives? 3 alternatives. Opportunity cost is not the cost of all these three alternatives given now. I'll repeat one more time. Opportunity cost is not the cost of all alternatives that government has to give up. No, right? The value of next best alternative, Lamai. The value of next best alternative. Next best alternative means, Buddha, if government had not chosen this, if government had not chosen this mitigate fourth one, what the government could have done? That is called next best alternative. If this alternative had not been chosen, that other alternative that government would have chosen, Lamai. Okay, if government had not chosen fourth one, right? What other option would have been? That is called next best alternative, right? Example, Lamai. Now I always use this example when coming from O levels to A levels. So that you have five subject streams. Even though you like or not, Buddha, you have to choose one alternative. I mean, one stream. Now you have already chosen art or commerce. Then, Buddha, when you choose one alternative, one stream, other streams have to be given now, right? Your opportunity cost of choosing commerce or art is not the the value of all other alternatives that you have given now. The value of next best alternative. If you had not chosen commerce or art, what stream would you would have chosen, Lamai? That is the idea. Did you get what I said? So here, Lamai, opportunity cost of allocating these funds for mitigating dengue epidemic is the value of next best alternative that the government has forgone, Lamai. Example, the next best alternative is second one. This means if government had not allocated this 500 million for fourth option, government would have done second one, Lama. That is the idea. Okay, this is the opportunity cost, Lama. Here opportunity cost mean, example, if government builds a power plant, Lama, government can make a revenue. 1 minute please. Sorry, Lama. Right? If government builds a power plant generating electricity, government would be able to earn an income, Lamai, by selling electricity. So here, Buddha, due to this fourth option, spending money on this mitigating dengue epidemic, government has to sacrifice income of the power plant that could have been generated. Did you get what I said? Sadev and Genuli.
Understood,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, the Lamai, this is called opportunity cost. So Lamai, in this case, opportunity cost is, you can say, opportunity cost of spending money on dengue epidemic. This is very important, Lamai, right? The opportunity cost of spending money on dengue epidemic is the income, Lamai. The income, or we can say the benefit. Income or benefit that could have been earned, Lamai. That government could have earned, Lamai. Could have earned. That is called opportunity cost. Opportunity cost of the alternative that we have already chosen, Lamai. Did you get what I said? Okay, the Lamai.
Yes, sir.
Okay, remember
Yes,
the,
sir.
okay, next, the value of next best alternative, right? If we had not chosen the particular alternative, uh, the other alternative that we would have chosen, right? That is called opportunity cost, right? Okay, I think it's clear. Buddha, this is common for consumers. Example, Buddha, as consumers, we have limited amount of money. Our budget is always limited, but we have to do a lot with our budget, money, monthly income. Then definitely we have to make a choice, causing an opportunity cost. Causing an opportunity cost. Right. This is another way of saying opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is the, I think you can, opportunity cost is the value of next best alternative choice that could have been instead of the actual choice made. If you hadn't done that option, the other alternative that you would have chosen, right? That you would have gone with, right? That is called next best alternative for gone, no opportunity cost. And lamai, remember, opportunity cost is a subjective concept. Subjective concept means it depends on the person. If you make a choice, Buddha, if you make the choice in an environment of scarcity with alternative users, you can only say the value of opportunity cost or the opportunity cost of the alternative chosen. We can't say. It's just totally that the subjective or that the concept, that psychological concept. Okay, the lamai. ඔයාගේ opportunity cost එක තව කාටවත් කියන්න බෑ. Right? Only you can decide, or you can say, or you can decide the opportunity cost of a particular item chosen or particular activity chosen. You can say, not others. That's why it's the meaning, the subjective mean depends on the person. Depends on the person. Okay, the lamai. Right. And real concept, lamai. Real concept mean normally, usually, we express the value of opportunity cost in terms of the physical units, lamai. Example, lamai, this is sometimes you might feel that it's not much practical because I've used that 500 million money and all. Yeah, but the point is, Buddha, in the concept of opportunity cost, we can use, Buddha, what is mean by the difference between real and opposite is monetary, or real and nominal. Please, I want 1 minute. Right. Right. Okay, Lamai, can you hear me properly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So remember, opportunity cost is a subjective concept. Subjective concept means that it depends on the person, right? The value of next best alternative can be chosen by the particular person who makes the decision, who makes the choice. Lamai. Outsiders can't decide the opportunity cost of particular alternative chosen or item chosen. That is my point. Sorry, I was explaining real and monetary. Lamai, in economics, there are two concepts, real and monetary. Have I explained this before, generally?
No, sir.
Real and monetary? No?
No, sir.
That you want to write this down? I think it's better. Use a sticky note. If you don't have enough space in the tune, use a sticky note, but do it bit faster, right? I'll give you a few minutes, 3 minutes. That government story, Buddha. No need that scarcity, choice, opportunity, cost. Just get this that example done. Okay, copy it down. Okay, so that do it bit faster. And let me know once you're done. I'm waiting for your answer. Alamai, the opportunity cost spending money on dengue epidemic is the income or benefit that government could have earned from that power plant. Could have earned from that power plant generating electricity.
Done, sir.
Okay.
I'm also done.
That okay, good. You next one. Characteristics or features of opportunity cost. Lamai, as I told you, opportunity cost is a subjective concept. Lamai, depends on the person. Only the individual making the decision can estimate the expected value of the next best alternative forgone by him or her. Right? Others, outsiders can't do that. Opportunity cost is a real concept, Lamai. Opportunity cost is a real concept. Opportunity cost is measured and expressed in goods or materials, Lamai. Remember this point. That is not monetary. Even though we express opportunity cost in monetary value, like the government could have earned, 1,000 million from that power plant, right? Or government could have earned 200 million income from that power plant. right? That could have been built. Okay, the lamai. These are, I mean, even though we express the opportunity cost in terms of monetary value mean rupee value lamai. That is not much correct lamai. In according to economic theories, Buddha, opportunity cost should be measured and expressed in goods or materials, right? It doesn't mean that we don't use the monetary concept or monetary terms when expressing the opportunity cost. We do. The thing is, Buddha, that generally, it is said that opportunity cost should be expressed or measured in terms of goods or materials, physical units given up. Okay, the lamai. Example lamai, this the idea of real and monetary is in economics there are two concepts. Some are monetary, some are real concept. Assume that there is a farm uncle in a rural area. There is a land for farm uncle. So that in this land, two crops can be cultivated, right? One is, let's say, the paddy. Other one is, let's say, what is paddy? Other than paddy, instead of paddy, potato. Right? Instead of paddy, farm uncle can produce potato, right? Assume lamai, farm uncle has decided to cultivate paddy. Cultivating paddy sense, the farm uncle has to sacrifice or give up cultivating potato. Then lamai, opportunity cost of cultivating paddy is the income that farm uncle could have earned from cultivating potato. That is the idea. Then Buddha, we can express opportunity cost using two ways. Assume number one, the total harvest of this farm uncle, total potato harvest, if farm uncle had done that potato cultivation, right? Assume Buddha that total potato harvest could be, let's say, it would have been 1,000 kilos, lamai. No, let's say simple way we can say 100 kilos. 100 kilos of potato. This is called real, lamai. Real or material. Real or material. Right? It means physical units, lamai. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can say farm uncle could have earned 100 into, assume the price of one unit of potato is 200 rupees. Then 100 into 200. How much the total revenue, lama? It would be 20,000, right? 20,000. 20,000 rupees. This is called nominal or monetary. Nominal. You can express that harvest of paddy farmer in terms of number of units, 1,000 kilos of potato or 20,000 rupees. That income could have been 20,000 rupees. Did you get what I said? The point is, lamai, when expressing opportunity cost in economics, it should be a real concept. Should be real concept. If we can say opportunity cost of cultivating paddy is 100 units of 100 kilos of potato that farm uncle could have produced or that farm uncle could have taken from cultivating potato. That is the correct way of expressing opportunity cost. It doesn't mean that we don't use the monetary value in expressing opportunity cost. We do it, but this is the most accurate, right? The theoretical, the approach, Lama. Did you get what I said?
Yes, sir.
Okay, generally?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you want, Buddha, you can write this down. Real and nominal. Nominal or monetary. Both are used. Real or monetary. Actually, we mostly do that. We use the monetary part, Lama. But in our subject, Puta, it is said that expressing opportunity cost in real terms or real value or materials is the best way. Right. Shall we move on, Lamai?
Okay, sir.
Sadev?
Yes, sir.
Right. That's done. Uh, Next point, Buddha, the real cost in terms of goods or materials foregone or known as economic or actual cost. Buddha, I'm not going to explain this point because it's bit advanced because the same theory point, Buddha, again, we have to discuss in a separate lesson. So I'll discuss that part, that lesson. So I'll just skip this part here. What you need to remember is, Buddha, when calculating opportunity cost, get the idea very simple way. When calculating opportunity cost, Buddha, we have to include external cost. What cost? External cost of that decision on third parties. What is meant by external cost, Lama? Look at this. Opportunity cost is not only limited to a person who makes decision. That is called instigator. Right? Example, if you buy a yogurt and eat it, that you are called instigator because you are the party or you are the person who is doing the activity. That is called instigator. Normally, Buddha, there are two instigators, consumers and producers. In some situation, the decision made by one person has impact on others. Right? That is called external. These impacts are non-externalities, especially external cost. The idea is, Buddha, the external cost also should be taken into account when calculating the opportunity cost of particular activity. External cost mean, Buddha, cost on not you, on outsiders. Example, the best example, Lamai. Right. Sadev, let's take a small example. Assume, Buddha, you buy a yogurt. Price is assume Buddha 100 rupees. The cup of yogurt cost is 100 rupees. Then you are the instigator. You are the instigator of that activity or consumer. Then, Buddha, when you buy a yogurt, do you have a cost? Do you have to incur or do you have to spend money?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that 100 rupees should be spent by you. That is called private cost. That is called private cost. Assume, Buddha, after eating that yogurt, that empty cup, yogurt cup is thrown out to the open environment. Then you go home, Lama. Right? That activity done. Right? You have satisfied your whatever, I don't know, thirsty or the hungry, whatever. Then you have gone home. But you have just imagine, right? I don't expect you to do that. It's not ethical, Buddha, throwing this empty plastic and polythene and to the open environment. Right? Assume not you, someone has done it. Okay. Then Lama thrown in the open environment. Then your activity done, Buddha, but assume when it rains, Buddha, that you know that your cup of yogurt collects water itself, and it's a very breeding ground for mosquitoes. Then mosquito family comes and makes children's there, right? So the finally Buddha, that mosquito family assume the flies goes to the another neighboring house, in which small family lives with a baby, right? Assume 5 months or 6 months, very small infant, right? And that dengue, that dengue, that family, especially that mother of dengue, mother of that mosquito family, goes to that small house in which that small family lives with the small baby, and that dengue, that the mother mosquito bites the infant lama, that baby. Then finally, I think Buddha, that dengue, that virus spread to that baby, and baby is admitted in the private hospital, I assume, right? Private hospital. Private hospital main Buddha, that hospital charges have to be paid, lama, not like government. Assume Buddha, the hospital charges is, I mean, for that baby is 100,000 rupees. 100,000 rupees. Then who bears that cost? Who is liable for that cost? 100,000. Sadeva, are you going to pay 100,000 rupees, or the parents of infant have to pay?
The parents of the infant has to pay.
Yeah, parents of infant have to pay. Then Lamai, who did the consumption activity? Parents of that baby? No, you. You are the instigator. But you have born only. The way born mean that that the bear, or we can say incur, or spending, the same words, right? Incur cost, bear a cost, or spending money. These are the technical words in our subjects. Okay, the lamai, you have borne a cost of 100 rupees. Then when calculating opportunity cost of your the consumption activity, Buddha, we can't take that only 100 rupees to accounts. We have to consider, logically, we have to consider that 100,000 rupee, that 100,000 cost which is paid by that the parents of that infant. That is called external cost. But unfortunately, yes, Buddha, we take that only private cost when making decision. But opportunity cost, when calculating the actual opportunity cost, the logical way, when estimating opportunity cost, we have to take that external cost as well. External cost mean the cost on third parties. Cost on third parties who are not directly involved with particular production or consumption. Are you okay with this? Actually, I have explained that, even though I wanted to skip that. Yes, Lamai? Are you okay with this?
Understood, sir.
Okay, right. Genuinely?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There is a separate lesson called externalities now, right? The externalities is the main problem in the world. Buddha, what is the main crisis in the world right now? You can say war. Yes, war also problem. There is a very, we don't know whether we live or not for next 5 years, next 10 years. That issue has become a very serious issue. What is that? All countries face the problem.
El Nino.
El Nino is such a problem. Yes, it means that global warming. Global warming. Okay, Dalamai, very good. Right? Global warming, that has been the main issue, biggest problem in the world now, right now. Right? Last day I saw that Germany, Lama, is a very developed country. Temperature was 42%. More than 7,000 people had died, Lama. Excessive heat. That's global warming. Right? But I remember that global warming is the result of external cause. When we do production activities, we consider that only cost borne by ourselves or producers, but unfortunately, there's a huge cost to the environment. of the party, right? No one considered that cost, right? So externalities are the main problem right now. So externalities have caused these problems, Lama. Global warming, right? That El Nino and everything. So we can't forget these problems, Lama, right? Anyway, right. Something else, then that is okay. Further features, opportunity cost normally involves giving off some positive amount of commodity to get more another. Normally, Buddha, we say opportunity cost should be positive, no negative opportunity cost. Cost in economics is opportunity cost. Buddha, don't worry about this point because we have a separate lesson for cost of production, unit number 4. Then I'll be doing this part in detail with calculation and graphs. No need to worry. Just remember, in economics, when calculating cost of production, we have to consider the total opportunity cost of resources which are used in the production. That's enough for now. Goods that generate an opportunity cost are known as economic good. Our next lesson. Don't worry. There are few specific and important exceptions where the opportunity cost becomes zero, not negative, Lama. So that we can see very rare situations where opportunity cost becomes zero. It's mean no opportunity cost, right? Even though we make a choice, but there are no opportunity cost involved. There are 3 very exceptional situations in the economy. That's also yeah, there's a topic for that situation of zero opportunity cost. Okay, the Lamai. So don't worry about this point because everything will discuss in detail. Right. Next one, the recipe for opportunity cost. The recipe for opportunity cost. Actually, you know that the recipe. Okay, the Lamai. Write this down. I'll use the whiteboard. Right. You know what it is. This is the flow. Sorry. Write down first one, Lamai. Relative scarcity. Relative scarcity. Relative scarcity. And alternative uses of resources. Alternative uses of resources. Alternative uses of resources. If first and second, give me 1 minute, Lama. My camera has been stuck. Right. Okay, the Lama. Alternative, relative scarcity and alternative uses of resources. Okay, the Lama. If first one and second one, first and second arise together, then Buddha, we can't avoid the problem of we can't avoid the problem of okay, the Lamai choice, right? Then Buddha, if we make a choice, we have to sacrifice other alternatives. Then given up, right? The value of next best alternative given up is called opportunity cost. It's called opportunity. Called cost. This is the flow. Write this down, Lama. This is a recipe for opportunity cost. Relative scarcity there, then alternative uses of resources. Both of them make the problem of choice. If we choose one alternative, as I explained at the beginning, we have to give up other alternatives lamai. The opportunity cost of next best alternative given up is, sorry, the cost the of next best alternative given up called opportunity cost. Okay the lamai, right?
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Sir, we can't hear you.
I'm sorry lamai, now can you hear me? Lamai, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Ani, sorry.
Now can, sir.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Sadev. Right. So I'm talking about that situations of zero opportunity cost. But the opportunity cost can be zero in three situations. In three situations. So no opportunity cost, right? But I remember I was explaining that. Ajay, I explained. I didn't know that that microphone was mute. Right. Opportunity cost. If there is an opportunity cost, that should be positive opportunity. Value should be positive. If there is a no opportunity cost, if there's no opportunity cost, that is called zero opportunity cost. Only negative, only positive and zero, not negative side. Right? First one, the existence of free goods. These are called non-economic goods. Second one, Lamai, the use of single-use factor. Within bracket, write down, especially here we are talking about capital goods. Capital goods. I'll explain these three. Don't worry. Just write it down. Third one. Third one. The use of underutilized. The use of underutilized. The use of underutilized or unemployed resources. Underutilized lamai, underutilized or unemployed resources. Unemployed resources. The use of underutilized or unemployed resources. This is also known as the general unemployment as well. Employ. So that is all points, I think. Yes. Will be discussed in detail because our next lesson is non-economic good and economic good. Then we use capital goods. Third one, Buddha, in the PPC lesson, I'll be explaining that underutilized or unemployed resources as well. Anyway, Buddha, here remember, in these three situations, Buddha, no opportunity cost. Right. We'll discuss one by one. First one, existence of free goods. Buddha, free goods mean goods which are in unlimited supply. Unlimited supply. There is no scarcity. Best example, sunlight, rainwater, seawater, and air. These are called free goods, non-economic goods. Okay, the Lamai. There's no any scarcity. And don't say, sir, during rainy season or that rainy days, we don't have enough sunlight. No. The idea is, Lamai, when it is once it is given by the nature, it is given at free of charge and unlimited. Right? So in the use of free goods or non-economic goods, Buddha, there is no opportunity. Why, Lamai? Can you tell me? The thing is, Lamai, can you remember the recipe of opportunity cost? Recipe of opportunity cost. Opportunity cost exit due to relative scarcity and alternative uses. Then we have a choice, then given up, and there's opportunity. But in the case of non-economic resources or free goods, generally are they scarce or limited or unlimited? Non-economic resources like sunlight, air, seawater.
Limited.
My God, sunlight, air, seawater, are they limited or unlimited in supply?
Unlimited.
Unlimited. Puta, unlimited mean no scarcity. No scarcity. Absence of scarcity. If there's no scarcity, Sadev, tell me, will choice be there?
No.
No. If choice is not there, we don't have to give up. If there's a no given up or sacrifice, no opportunity cost. Zero opportunity cost. Right? That is the idea of trust one. In the non-economic goods or free goods, okay, the idea is the unlimited in supply. We have enough, no problem. So no need to make a choice, no need to give up something in order to get sunlight or something, no, and no opportunity cost. That is the first one, right? So remember, Buddha, if something is abundant, or we can say unlimitedly available, there is a no opportunity cost. Second one, what is the second one, Lamai? The use of single used factor or capital goods. Lamai, here, don't get me wrong, don't misunderstand the concept. Here, idea is Lamai, the use of single use factor, especially capital goods. Lamai, do you know that bridge, when construct bridge, I'm not good at drawings, Lamai. Bridge, Lamai. By connecting to the two places, we can build a bridge. Okay, the Lamai, bridge. So that tell me, what is the purpose of building a bridge? Are you okay with this? The thing I'm explaining right now. You know what bridge is, right? Yes, Lamai?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then Buddha, what is the main purpose of using a bridge? Yes, Sadev?
To cross over.
River or something, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, or to connect two places, Lamai. Then Lamai, is there any use? Is there any use? Or can we use a bridge for any other purpose? Can we use the bridge that has been already built, that has been already made for another use, Buddha? Can we use bridge to generate electricity? Can we use
No.
the bridge for something else? I mean, productive. You can say so many examples. I mean, effectively, can we use that bridge to for another use?
No.
No. This means Buddha, no alternatives. No alternatives. Bridge does not have any alternative, because bridge, the main purpose of building a bridge is, connecting two places. So, carrying people or the goods.
Recording stopped.
Bye, 1 minute, please.
Recording in progress.
Right. Okay. Sorry, because I don't have enough space in my laptop. Right. Okay. Done. Okay. Then what I need to say, Lamai, there are some factors, single use factors, which cannot be used for another alternative. Which means Buddha no alternative uses. Then we don't have opportunity. Buddha here don't understand the concept. Here I'm not saying that the money of making a bridge does not have opportunity cost. The money which is used to build a bridge can be used for another purpose. Lama. Maybe building a highway, as I told you at the beginning, to maybe to increase government workers' salary. Money or spending, the money that has to be spent on building a bridge has alternative uses. No, I'm talking about not that money, right? My point is, Buddha, you look at the point, the use of single use factor. I'm talking about the used the bridge that we have already built and used. You get what I said?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right? So no opportunity cost regarding the single used factor. That is the idea, because no alternatives. Another example, Lamai, let's say electricity generating machine which is designed to generate electricity. Okay, the Lamai. Generally, can we tell me with the can we use such a capital asset? These are called capital assets, Lamai. Capital assets to another use. Yes. Can we use such a, I mean, the machine producing electricity for another use?
No, sir.
No. So no opportunity cost when we use single used capital goods. But in single use capital goods, no alternative uses. No alternative uses. No alternative uses mean no choice. No choice mean no given up. No given up mean no opportunity cost. See the flow, Lama? I don't want you to blindly memorize this with them. Get the idea. Cost. Right, that's done. Right, third one, Lama, use of underutilized or unemployed resources. Unemployed resources mean to the resources which are not employed. This means with the resources which have not been used for productive use. Assume with the unemployed worker, there is a person after A levels or after O levels, right? Does not have a job, right? That is called unemployed resources, right? We haven't used him or her in the productive production process. That is called unemployed resources. Unemployed resources, right? Or the land, land which has not used for something, maybe cultivate or build in a house. We can see some land, especially in rural areas. My God, I'm not talking about that forest and everything. I mean the lands which can be used for the production might be unemployed, Lama. Right? When we use these unemployed resources to a production activity or unused resources or unemployed resources for a particular production activity, there is no opportunity cost because there's no sacrifice because they are already unemployed. Lama. I think you got my point. Right? Example, Lamai, if you assume that you are unemployed, right? You don't have a job, right? Then Buddha, you have decided to, let's say, do something or assume start a business, right? That the starting of a business Buddha does not have opportunity cost. Why? You don't have to sacrifice something. I'm talking about your labor resource or not capital or something in the starting business. Okay, the lamai. Because you are already unemployed Buddha. Right? So there's no opportunity cost. There's no opportunity cost of your labor which is used in your business. Clear the lamai? These are the three situations where opportunity becomes zero. Opportunity cost becomes zero. What are the three situations, Lamai? Number one, the existence of free goods, the use of single use factor capital goods, the use of underutilized or unemployed, that is called general unemployed. When we use unemployed resources in the production process, there is no opportunity cost because there is no need to sacrifice anything, Lamai, because resources are unemployed. Assume lamai someone has a land. Generally has a land. Now this land has been used to cultivate potato. Listen very carefully. There's a land, your own land, which has been used to cultivate potato. Assume Buddha that from that potato cultivate you earn, let's say, imagine you earn 100,000 income per month. 100,000 income per month from that cultivation of cultivating potato. Then tell me Buddha, is that land, the land that I'm talking about, employed resource or unemployed resource? Employed resource or unemployed resource?
Unemployed.
I told you that you have a land, you have used that land for potato cultivation, right? From that cultivation you earn 100,000 per month. My question is that land unemployed resource or employed resource? The employment mean we use resources for something. අපි මොනවට හරි use කරනවා resource එක ළම. ඒකට කියනවා employed. Unemployed කියන්නේ මොකටවත් use කරන්නේ නැහැ, නිකන් තියනවා කියන එක. The land that I'm talking about, is it unemployed or employed resource? Generally
Employed resource.
employed, because you have already used that land for cultivating potato. It is not unemployed resources anymore. No, it is employed resource. Then assume Buddha, you have decided to remove that cultivation completely and build a new building, or to start a restaurant. Just imagine removing that cultivation. Assume this the land is very close to a river, the nice the environment. Then you have decided to start a small restaurant. Now generally tell me, if we use that land in which potato has been already cultivated and you're earning an income to the restaurant Buddha, do you have to sacrifice something? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you have to sacrifice that 100,000 income. Lamai. Then, is there any opportunity cost or not? Will there any opportunity cost or not?
No opportunity cost.
No, I mean, if you use that potato cultivated land for the restaurant, do you have to sacrifice something? Yes or no?
Have to sacrifice.
Have to sacrifice. Then, will opportunity cost be there or not?
Will be there.
Will be there, because we have to give up that 100,000. Opportunity cost is there, sacrifice there. Did you get what I said? So what I need to say, when we use employed resources, employed mean lamai, employed mean resources which have been already used. In the production process, Puta, there is an opportunity cost. Did you get what I said?
Yes, sir.
Yes. If we
Yes, sir.
use, yes, if we use underutilized or unemployed, unemployed කියන්නේ මොකක්ද ළමයි? ඒවා දැන් නිකන් තියෙන්නේ. ඒවා අපි use කරලා නැහැ. නිකන් ඔහේ තියෙන ඒවා අපි මොකක් හරි productive process එකකට ගත්තට පස්සේ ගන්නකොට අපිට sacrifice එකක් නැහැ. No need to forgive something. Then no opportunity cost. That is the idea. Okay, the ළමයි. Right. Right, that's done. You can read them. Right, economic goods, our opportunity cost part is okay, lamai. Last few months, I think it's January, I missed some classes, right? Due to this new batch, not new batch, 2026. This time A-level batch, but I was really busy, right? So I sent videos, but I couldn't do the class, right? So, but now I'm going to be free because now the 2026 batch has only 2 weeks, right? And the end of this month, all classes will be finished, and because this time, I've been putting my the best energy 2020 batch, right? That's why I couldn't conduct classes properly. Properly means that I missed some classes, right? 1 or 2 classes per month, right? All classes, all missed classes will be conducted month of August. You get what I said? Because we are little bit behind, lamai. Okay, we have to cover some lessons very quick. So, lamai, what I need to say, actually, lamai, I have to do past papers. Now we have today, look at today's session. We have completed very small 3 concepts, lamai. What are the 3 concepts? Scarcity, choice, and opportunity. Now you know everything about opportunity. These are theory points, right? You don't know how these questions are practically tested in exam, or how they have been tested. I mean, the questions have been tested in past papers. So we have to do past papers and other questions. But still, Buddha, we have not arranged the separate revision class for your batch. Definitely, Buddha, it will start within next 1 to 2 months. Normally, Buddha, for 2027, 2026 batches, we do 2 classes per week, right? Due to this excessive workload, at the beginning, Buddha, I decided to do only 1 theory class for 2028 batch. But soon after this batch sits for the exam, Buddha, we can start a revision part. But until that point, lamai, I'll send you videos. I'll send you videos of doing past papers for previous batches, 2027 and 2026. So please make sure to watch them, right? And buy the past paper book as well. Okay, the lamai. So that at end of every every lesson, you should be able to do all past papers. If you can't do the past papers, relevant past papers, there is something wrong. Okay, the lamai. It might be my fault or your fault. Okay, so past papers is the best way to evaluate yourself, right? So at end of the every paper, make sure to complete all past paper questions. Not all, like at least put up 50 to 60%, right? Don't wait until the last moment, right? Please complete these all theory points with past papers as soon as possible, because the future lessons are a bit complicated. Are very simple. Anyone can teach these lessons, and even if I ask you to teach me what is scarcity and everything, definitely you will teach them. No problem. Very, very simple. But when it comes to other lessons, especially grade 13, money and banking, international trade, right? So, and public economy, right? Production cost, macroeconomic equilibrium. Those are heavy lessons. So, for the next 2 years, Buddha, you have enough, the lessons. So, don't keep these lessons. Don't postpone completing and doing past papers on next tomorrow. No, right? Please keep the time for those heavy lessons, Lamai. So try to complete these lessons, simple lessons, as soon as possible with past paper. Did you get what I said? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Economic goods and non-economic goods. Economic goods and non-economic goods. Right. There are two types of goods, Lamai. Economic goods and non-economic goods. Okay, the Lamai? Right. Write down, Lamai, economic goods. For the, the goods and services. Here, Lamai, some students misunderstand this economic goods with economic resources. Economic goods, non-economic goods with economic and non-economic resources. So be careful. Tamai, can you remember the production process? I think I explained this one. What is mean by production? Then put the 1 minute, please. Wait, what? Give me 1 minute. Right. Lamai, can you hear me genuinely?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Lamai, what is mean by production, Buddha? Production, one of the main activities of the economy. Production means converting inputs into outputs, right? We have inputs. We need to make outputs. But the output mean goods and services. Output mean goods and services. Output mean goods and services. But why do we use goods and services? Generally, I ask questions. Generally because generally has been with us for, I mean, since the beginning. Right. Tell me, Buddha, inputs. Buddha, I don't expect perfect answers from you. Okay. I don't want you to answer perfectly. No, I'm asking what you know. Right. I don't care whether your answer is correct or wrong. Right. Inputs and outputs. Generally, tell me, why do we have to use goods and services?
To satisfy human needs
Very
and
good.
wants.
Yes. To satisfy human needs and wants. Human needs and wants. Right. But when producing goods and services, we have to use inputs. Inputs mean resources. Inputs mean resources. Mainly, but the resources mean land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. In between these two, what is there? Yes. When converting inputs into outputs, with the in between inputs and outputs, there should be a production process. There should be a production process. There should be a production process. You get what I said? There should be a production process. Anyway, here lamai, our this lesson that we have already started. That the new topic is all about goods and services or output lamai. Goods and services, final goods and services can be divided into two parts. What are the two parts lamai? Economic goods and non-economic goods. Economic goods. Economic goods and non-economic goods. Economic goods and non-economic. Okay, the lamai. This is our lesson 2. The next lesson. After completing this part, Pudha, I'll be starting to classify resources. Resources also can be divided into two parts. Some are economic resources, some are non-economic resources. Non-economic resources. Non-economic resources. Today our next lesson is lamai goods, economic goods and non-economic goods. After this part, Buddha, I'm starting classify. I'm starting that the classifying that the resources into economic and non-economic. They are totally different, lamai. These are goods classification. Final goods and services classification. This is the classification where the resources, lamai, the land, labor, capital, entrepreneurships are categorized in as non-economic and economic. Are you okay with this point? Don't get me wrong. Yes, done.
Yes, sir.
Okay, lamai. Right. They are totally different, lamai. Economic goods and non-economic goods. These are economic resources and non-economic resources. Right. Okay. Lamai, shall we write the definition and wind up the class? I think it's better. Okay. Write down economic goods and non-economic goods. Write down the definition. Economic goods, or these are called scare goods as well. Write down for the good. Explanations will be done next week. A good within bracket or service. Good or service. Which is good or service. Which is a direct. Which is a direct. Is a direct outcome of. Which is a direct outcome of a human involved. A human involved. Human involved production process. Human involved production process which uses process which uses what lamai, which uses limited resources, uses limited resources, which uses limited resources with alternative uses, with alternative uses, comma, which can fulfill, which mean here goods and services, which can fulfill which can fulfill human bonds, lamai, can fulfill human, can fulfill human bonds. So the if someone asks me, sir, what would be the main main characteristics of economic goods. Main characteristics of economic goods, I would say main characteristics of economic goods is lamai. In the process of producing economic goods, we use limited resources. We use what resources? Limited resources. We use limited resources with alternative use. Resources are not only limited, but also there are alternative use. Right? That is the main characteristics of economic goods. Right? There are some other characteristics. The basic characteristics is use of limited resources with alternative uses in producing goods and services. Okay, the level. Right. Second point, write down. And also with the human intervention there. Right, direct outcome of a human involved production. Look at this production process, lamai, which is on the board. Inputs, output. When converting inputs into outputs, lama, is it done by God or someone else, or the humans have to do it?
Humans have to do.
Humans have to do it, lama. So remember, economic goods is the result of well organized, well managed production process. A production process which is directly connected with human beings now. Right? Right. Which can fulfill human wants, lama, within bracket, write down human within bracket, I think better. Oh, it's okay, no problem. Here, lama, what I need to say here, if there's a bracket, it would be better. Right. Next point, lama, I write down. The supply or availability. Supply or availability of economic good. Are limited, lamai. Are limited in comparison to human wants. Lamai, I usually explain everything in English. If you need some single explanation, no problem, lamai. But Buddha, I don't like to explain these concepts in singular. I've seen Buddha this English medium in English medium. I've seen so many classes Buddha English medium, but they explain everything in singular. Okay, the lama. Buddha English medium sense, English medium has a sense. Okay, the lama. You should know this concept. You should know the idea, right? Because after A level lama, you have to go to the job market, right? Finally, Buddha, you have our final focus is to make a very good, very professional and skillful. Okay, the lamai product. That is our final purpose. Okay, the lamai. So I have seen. Normally, Buddha, I do both curriculums, Edexcel and National British curriculum. So I have seen Buddha how advanced they are. Students are really advanced, lamai. I'm not knowledge wise, the language wise now. So remember, Buddha, if you want to climb that corporate ladder, right, climb up the low corporate ladder, or if you want to be success in the life, lama, you have to have that skill, lama, especially writing, lama. English writing in Sri Lanka is very poor. Even though we say we can speak something, lama, but we can't make mistakes in speaking, no problem. But writing is the one of the academic writing is the one of the greatest skills, lamai. Never seen in Sri Lanka. So what I need to say, generally, I also I explained this same story one day with parallel to these three subjects, lamai. Please try to enhance your academic writing that skills as well. Okay, the lamai writing, speaking. Okay, the lamai. Even though we live in a single society, our background is not good for that, lamai. Okay, the lamai. අරවා සිංහල එක හිටියොත් ළමයි ඒකමනේ අපි කරන්නේ ළමයි අපි කතා කරන්නේත් ඒවා නේද අම්මලා තාත්තලා ඒ ෆැමිලි බෑග්ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් එකෙත් ඒකනේ ටික දවසක් යද්දි ළමයි අර ඉංග්‍රීසි කියන එක අමතක වෙලාම යනවා. Okay, the ළමයි. You have to come to a certain level. Right, so read newspapers, ළමයි. At least watch English news. Okay, the ළමයි. මටත් මේ ටික අර ලස්සනට සිංහලෙන් එහෙම කියලා කියන්න පුළුවන් ළමයි, but it's useless. If you need something, no problem, ළමයි. I can explain, no problem, no problem at all. Also single, I don't know single very well, ළමයි, right? So I think my advice is clear, ළමයි. Are you clear with that?
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So finally, Buddha, we born the very quality product, ළමයි. All rounder, right? Practical knowledge, theoretical knowledge, especially writing, ළමයි, right? So you can earn millions, Buddha. If you normally, Buddha, I say, if you do something in your life, generally, can you complete the rest of the part? You do something in your life, do it perfect. Okay, the lamai, do it perfectly. If not, give it up. Don't do that. Okay, the lamai. So Sadev, if you have decided to do A levels, I don't know what your objective is, your purpose is, but whatever objective you have, do it professionally and perfectly. Don't waste any single minute, lamai. Any single minute of your very energetic time, lamai, because age 16 to 18 mean very energetic, Buddha, right? So don't especially waste time in unnecessary areas, lamai, right? Try to build up your career, right? Sadev, if you can go to a school, Buddha, that's up to you. I don't recommend, but if you can go to a school, Buddha, it would be a better. You can get some other skills as well. It's up to you. No any problem. You can do private as 2026 batch. I have so many students doing private, no problem. But I recommend students to go to a school when doing A levels. That's my suggestion. Okay, right. And I'll repeat one more time. So please give full attention on that English story, Lama. Okay, the Lama. Right. Human wants. Yeah. The limited. So the thing is, Buddha, the supply of economic goods are limited, Lama. Supply of economic goods are limited. Supply of economic goods are limited. We don't have, my God, unlimited economic goods. No, limited. The reason, Buddha, we use limited resources in the process of producing economic goods. That's why we have limited amount of economic goods. Scarcity is there, Lamai. Third point, I'll take 5 minutes more, Lamai. Sorry, because I want to complete this part. Third point, the production of economic goods. This is really important, Lamai. The production of economic goods. The production of economic goods shall result in creating an opportunity cost. Creating an opportunity cost. Creating an what resources do we use in the producing good economic goods? Sadev? What
Excuse me, sir.
what resources do we use in the production of economic goods?
Limited resources.
Limited resources, very good. So we use limited resources in the production of economic goods. So you know the concept of that. If look at the press paragraph, the press point, which uses limited resources with alternative uses. Limited resources and alternative uses. If limited resources and alternative arise together, what is next? If resources are limited and alternative uses there, what is the concept that we can't avoid?
Choice.
Choice. Then Lama, in economic goods, we have to make a choice. When we make a choice, Buddha, we have opportunity cost. Okay, we can't avoid that. So opportunity cost. The production of economic goods shall result in creating opportunity. This is a critical point, Lama. Economic goods have the opportunity cost. Or economic goods are associated with an opportunity cost. Okay, the Lamai. Right. Last part. Last point. Last point. The economic goods are generally offered at a price. Economic goods are generally offered at generally offered at a price, Lama. Offered at a price. It means that normally economic goods have a price because we use limited resources. There is a cost. When we use limited resources, land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship, we have to make payments. We can't hire laborers at free of charge. We have to pay salaries, wages. For land, we have to pay rent. For capital, we have to pay that interest. So for raw materials, we have another cost, right? Electricity charges. Then when using this limited resources in the production process, we have to bear a cost. So economic goods have always, generally they have opportunity cost. Sorry, maybe production cost. They have the production cost because we use resources, limited resources, right? So generally, Lama, so that economic goods are generally offered at a price. Yes. Example, Buddha, if you want to buy a smartphone, that is an economic good. You have to pay a price. Why? What is the reason, Lama? Because when producing a smartphone, Buddha, that producer has to use limited resources. Right? So the producer has to make some payments for these resources used. So finally, the producer has to, cover that cost from charging a price. That's why normally economic goods are generally offered at a price in the market. Write down in the market. In the market, while in a certain situation, while in a certain situation, can be offered at zero price. Can be offered at zero price. Zero price. Can be offered at a zero price. Or free. Or free. Within bracket, write down Lamai. Welfare reasons. Welfare or with the promotional reasons. Promotional. Generally, Buddha, economic goods are offered at a price, but in some special cases, Buddha, economic goods are given at free of charge. Best example, the welfare. Example, the government hospital services, government, that is schools, school uniforms and school textbook at government schools, Lamai. Generally, do you pay for them? I mean, school uniforms, textbooks?
No, sir.
No. But remember, Lamai, even though we don't pay a price for these goods, they are not non-economic goods now. That's I told you. General economic goods are offered at a price. We have to pay a price, but in special cases, for some cases, products offered at a zero price. It doesn't mean that they are not non-economic. They are economic. Sorry, they are not. They are non-economic goods, right? Even though there is a no price, right? If consumers don't pay a price for particular product, might don't jump to the conclusion of non-economic goods. No, those are economic goods. Why? Even though that product is given at free of charge due to that welfare or promotional reason, some party, another party in the economy has to use limited resources to produce this good or service. Even though you are given that textbook and uniforms at free of charge, government has to bear a huge cost, has to utilize or use limited resources with alternative uses. Sadev, did you get what I said?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So remember, generally offered at a price, yes. Generally offered at a price. Generally offered at a price in the market. But in some cases, it can be given at free of charge. Even though it is given at free of charge, it cannot be non-economic good. Also should be an economic. Right. That is the idea. Okay, Lamai. That's enough today. Thank you for coming. See you next day. Next Friday. I'll let you know that extra class schedule and 3 or 4 classes. I think will have to be extra additional, right? To cover up the session that we have missed. Right. That's enough today, Buddha. Thank you for coming. Good night, everyone. See you next day. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night. Bye.